Hello, Judge. Hello to my opponent. I would like to rebuttal my opponent's speech. First, they mentioned about the prisons in Finland were strict. They were, in fact, strict. What they did is only repeat what they said in the constructive speech. What I was asking is what was the difference, how bad it was 30 years ago and how good it is right now. Then we can compare the effect of how effective their plan is. Another point is, even though if that would be explained, we said in my first speech, I already said the importance about this is there are still prisons. If there are still prisons, people feel secure. This is what it is. If there are no prisons, even if you can decrease crime, the main issue is that you have a prison. You have some prisons or a lot of prisons. It doesn't matter. But the importance about their plan is that we have prisons and a rehabilitation system. If that both doesn't work together, we don't have a safer society. So we can reduce crime by having better rehabilitation centers. Another point is they're contradicting themselves because they are saying that rehabilitation is not working. That's what they're right now saying. But according to New York Times 2012, the university system plan for prisoners or inmates is 100% effective and has the best effect for contributing to the society. What we're trying to say is, after their plan, they're not providing a solution for what we're going to do with criminals. So they are living in a world after this plan where we people, or my kids, or the judge's kids, I don't know, anyone's kids, are living with criminals. Our plan is saying we're trying to provide this worst case scenario. This is what we're trying to say. This is our side. Let me furthermore explain why their plan is weak. I already attacked the first plan that there is no necessity or uniqueness because we have 5 other plans I mentioned in my first speech. They had no defense, or they did not mention anything about this point. Therefore, their first point completely does not stand. Let me furthermore defend my speech. In my speech, I was talking in my first speech about we're going to make better societies, or a secure societies, or why punishment is necessary for those criminals. Let me again repeat what I said in my first speech. Criminals have damaged society. They deserve to be punished. Depriving somebody of their liberty is an effective way of doing this. It also acts as a deterrent to other offenders. Reducing reoffending by ex-prisoners, a report by the Social Exclusion Unit states, a prison sentence presents the opportunity to reduce crime, providing a deterrent, and the period of imprisonment incapacitating those who would commit further crime. Furthermore, prisons prevent victims' families from taking revenge. In countries of overcrowded prisons, families often take the law into their own hands or have blood debts. And they only said, we don't think it's good. They didn't explain why it is not good, what kind of effect it has. Therefore, they couldn't support their own argument, so it will not stand. Furthermore, let me explain why my point still stands. They've been talking about recent problems. Recent problems are changing really fast. The economy is changing really fast. But we have to look at the overall perspective, the macro perspective. In the macro perspective, in the past 20 years, providing more prisons had a better effect to the economy. Even in the United States, as we pointed out in our second point, the crime rates has reduced since 1993. We have to look at the overall perspective. And because they didn't provide a other solution for this after plan, their plan is more dangerous. Therefore, please take our plan. Thank you very much.